Kristen, and today I'm here with LifeProof's Nude Plus Alpha Glass for iPhone 7 Plus. This is a special version of LifeProof's Nude waterproof case for the 7 Plus. It includes a tempered glass screen protector with it. This is a special version of OtterBox's Alpha Glass that is specially sized to fit within the confines of the Nude case. So it's a really interesting combination and really quite impressive. It gives you waterproof protection as well as scratch protection and drop protection. So overall, you just have a super protective package with the LifeProof Nude Plus Alpha Glass. Let's look at this product a little bit further. Looking at the features of the Nude Plus Alpha Glass, it is submersible for up to 2 meters for up to 1 hour. It is sealed from water, dirt, and snow. It will survive drops from up to 2 meters, and it comes with a glass screen protector to protect your screen from scratches. Now, one question that I'm very frequently asked by people is, why do I need a waterproof case if my phone is waterproof? And the answer is, this basically doubles your waterproof protection. Your iPhone by itself is submersible for 1 meter for 30 minutes. This one, as I said, is 2 meters for 1 hour, so it gives you twice the protection. And honestly, if I was going to be putting my phone into the water, I think I'd go for the 2 meters and 1 hour. Looking in the box, we have the Nude case itself, along with the waterproof testing block. In addition, we have a really nice microfiber cloth, a cleaning wipe, warranty info, and instructions. We have a sticker and a mystery item. We have an Alpha Glass screen protector that is custom sized for the Nude, and we have this little key to help us get the Nude off of our phone. Overall, a pretty comprehensive setup. Prior to installing your phone in the Nude case, check both the case and your phone to make sure that both of them are perfectly clean, because any bits of dust or dirt that get caught in the seals could impair their effectiveness. In addition, because this is a clear case, any bits of dust or dirt are going to be viewable through here, so you do want to make sure that everything is as clean as you can get it before you install your phone. To install the phone, start with the bottom. Put your bottom in first, and then press the rest of it into place. Then take the top and put that on, and then you need to go around and click it into place. Once you have verified that it's sealed all the way around, you can close your bottom lightning port opening. Once you have the LifeProof Nude installed on your phone, it's time to put on the Alpha Glass component. Be sure to wait until the case is on your phone before you put on the Alpha Glass. If you put the Alpha Glass on first, you might not have it aligned correctly to fit with the case, and that would be very unfortunate, because this is not really something that you can take off and on very easily. I mean, you might get lucky and be able to put it back on successfully, but typically most tempered glass screen protectors are happiest if you simply just put them on once and leave them. Now, the Alpha Glass is absolutely not necessary for the waterproofness of the case. It's only here for scratch protection, so do keep that in mind. But given that you just paid $39 extra to have the Nude Plus Alpha Glass, I'm thinking that you probably want to have it on your phone. Looking at the Alpha Glass itself, we have a pretty typical setup here for a tempered glass screen protector. You've got 2 protective layers, one which comes off after you've installed it, and the other one which covers the sticky side. This is the one that you're going to take off first when you put it down onto your phone. There is also an upside and a downside to this. Do be aware of that. Look here at the bottom side, you can see that there's a little tiny cutout here which corresponds to the cutout here on the bottom. So be sure to put this on right side up when you put it on. Prior to putting on the screen protector, you want to use your handy dandy cleaning wipe and microfiber cloth to make sure that you have a perfectly clean surface. Once you've cleaned your phone with the included wet wipe and microfiber cloth, you will want to inspect it for dust. Unfortunately, LifeProof doesn't have any dust removal stickers packaged with this, but you might have some lying around, and if you don't, I suppose the tape will do in a pinch, although I've never actually tried that. But whatever you do, do make sure that you get all dust particles off of your phone before installing the screen protector itself. Otherwise, you will not have a successful install. Next, you want to peel off the sticker that's marked 1, the one that's on this side, not number 2, and then place this down on the phone starting with the bottom. You want to align it to the bottom. Whatever you do, don't touch the adhesive side. I usually keep it facing downwards so that I can have less dust fall on it. You might want to inspect your phone one more time to look for dust, and then lay it very carefully down. As I said, you want to make sure which side is the bottom. That's the one that has the notch here, and then making sure that it's lined up correctly, lay it very gently down onto the surface of your phone. Take your time. Once you're satisfied that you have removed all of the bubbles, you can then peel off the top sheet. Looking at the results of our install, everything went on really quite well. This is a little trickier to install than a standard tempered glass screen protector because you have to install it within the confines of the case, but other than that, really no problem. Looking at the fit of it, you can see that we do have a small area of uncovered space going around the rim here, but really that's kind of unavoidable in this kind of a situation. Otherwise, it would be too hard to install. You would never manage to get it on there right. But overall, just looks really great, and I think it is definitely an addition to this case. One of the things that makes the Alpha Glass easy to install on the Nude is that there are no curved edges to contend with. This is only flat glass because the area that you have to install this in is only flat. So you don't have any areas which are not going to adhere because of a curved edge. So that's all really quite good. So looking at the case as a whole, fit-wise, everything feels very nice in the hand. You've got very nice grippy sides to this case. The back is obviously not grippy, but the fact that we have rubbery sides is a big improvement on this case over the previous year's model. Looking at the opening here for our lightning cable, this is nicely generous. It should fit many third-party lightning cables. It certainly fits all of mine with no problem. We have nice protected areas, obviously waterproof for our speaker and microphone. Going around to the sides, as I said, we got beautiful grippy rubber. We have some LifeProof branding. The buttons are a disappointment. They're really hard to press. They are probably the thing that I like least about this case. It's quite unfortunate. Mute switch is fine, really no issues there. It's plastic, but it seems to work fine. And going around here to the power button, again, quite hard to press, although oddly enough, not quite as bad as the volume buttons. And we have a bit more LifeProof branding down here on the bottom side. Looking at the back of the case, it's definitely a pleasure to see your iPhone, although do be aware that any little fingerprints or bits of lint or dust or anything like that are going to show up on this case. I just now polished this with a microfiber cloth, so I got rid of pretty much all of the fingerprints, but they're going to come back. Also, if you have little bits of dust that are trapped in between the case and the phone, they're going to show up. That's what I have over there. That's inside. So to get that one out, I'm going to have to take my phone out, which is really kind of a pain. So it definitely does behoove you to make sure that your phone is as clean as possible and the back inside of the case is as clean as possible before you put your phone in. But other than that, it's just a really nice looking case. Do be aware that this case will probably scratch with use. This is an issue with glossy clear polycarbonate material like this. I'm sure that there's some kind of a scratch resistant coating on here, but scratches are going to be a problem. The good news is that if you're worried about yellowing, polycarbonate doesn't tend to yellow, it just tends to scratch. So you should not have any yellowing problems with this case. Overall, just really, really pretty on the back. I really like the way it makes my phone look, but actually the blue color is just pretty awesome with a matte black phone. Really do like that look as well. Looking at our camera opening, everything is properly protected. In fact, it's waterproof protected because this is a waterproof case, so you're not going to have any issues there. There's no issue with flash photography, and everything seems fine in terms of photographic quality, although you need, of course, to be sure to keep this area nice and clean. As far as home button sensitivity is concerned, it's excellent. Fingerprint sensor works perfectly. We have a thin plastic membrane that's covering everything, but it all works really well. Alpha Glass optical clarity is just wonderful. I mean, this looks beautiful and it feels so fantastic underneath your fingers. This is just a great oleophobic coating. Fingerprints are really hard to stick on here, and when they do, they're very easy to remove. It's also very good against smears. No issues whatsoever with your swiping up and down or anywhere you want to go. It's an absolute pleasure to swipe. No issues with 3D touch. Everything is extremely responsive, just really like this screen protector. I wish I could be as glowing about the audio quality of this case. It's good, it's fine, it's absolutely usable, but it's just not as good as the free, and it's not as good as, obviously, a naked iPhone. For some reason, I think it must have something to do with the construction of the Nude as opposed to the free. They're simply just not as good in terms of audio quality. I compared this to last year's free on my daughter's iPhone 6s Plus, and last year's free is still better than this year's Nude. And definitely this year's free is definitely better than this year's Nude. This year's free has definitely made some big improvements in its audio quality, so do be aware of that. But that much said, it's absolutely usable. I mean, I don't have any issue making calls. People can basically understand me without any problem, and I don't have any issue in hearing them. It's fine. So I think what it really comes down to is, are you more of a screen person, or are you more of a person using audio on your phone and talking on the phone? So if you're more of a screen person, you're just going to love the Nude with its beautiful tempered glass screen protector. If audio is your thing, you really might want to go with the free. Overall, I think that the Alpha Glass is a great addition to the Nude case and well worth the additional $39 premium that it costs. The case overall is very pleasing. I tend to fall into the category of people who use my phone more for the screen and less for the audio, so I really do like the Nude. I think that it's just a really nice case, and the addition of the Alpha Glass makes it even better. The only thing that really bothers me with this case are the tough volume up and down buttons, but hopefully those will loosen with time. Other than that, it's just a really nice case and gives you excellent waterproof and scratch and drop protection. If you'd like to learn more about the Nude, including information on waterproof testing and removal of the case from your device, be sure to check out my full review on the original LifeProof Nude for iPhone 7 Plus on my YouTube channel. Again, we've been looking at the LifeProof Nude Plus Alpha Glass for iPhone 7 Plus. This case retails for $139.99 and is available directly from LifeProof as well as from other retailers. The 4 colors available are the Midnight Indigo Blue pictured on the phone. In addition, we have a black, we have a mermaid teal, and we have a plum reef purple. Many thanks to the kind folks at LifeProof for sending me out this sample to review. If you have any questions about this case, please feel free to put them in the comments below and I will do my best to address them. And if you are interested in subscribing to my channel, please consider it. I do try to put out 2 to 3 videos a week on accessories for iPhone 7 Plus, iPad Pro, and Samsung Galaxy S7, and I would love to have your support. Again, this is Kristen with the LifeProof Nude Plus Alpha Glass for iPhone 7